Good day. You're watching African Free Press Television. My name is Sam Adedoyin and I'm the host of this show on the dashboard. Today we are discussing a topic that is extremely important as it is very interesting. And the topic of the show today is domestic violence against women. I'm not alone in the studio. Today I have with me a very special guest. That's the person of Chinyere. Chinyere, how are you doing?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm great. I'm actually doing very well today. So, this topic, I know you specifically wanted to talk about the topic domestic violence against women.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know, but you're a core member and you have so much passion for women and you're so interested in this particular issue. Can I ask you why this particular topic? A lot of women are talking about entrepreneurship for women, women empowerment. And it's also very important because a lot of people have neglected the fact that domestic violence is very much out there. So what made you interested in this particular one?
Just my passion for women in our society.
Okay. Any personal experience that you have? Did you see someone go through something and you're like, okay, I have to talk about it?
No personal experience, but yeah, I read about women listen through this domestic violence.
Okay. So the first thing I would like to ask you is, what is domestic violence?
Okay, basically domestic violence has to do with an aggressive behavior in a home or a family. It involves spouses and partners.
Okay, basically spouses and partners. What about fathers to their children or relatives or friends?
Yeah, that could also be domestic violence, but the one I'm talking about today, the one I want to talk about today, is the one from maybe the husband to the wife
or partners. More of those that are called within intimate relationships, basically. That's what you're trying to say. Okay, thank you very much. Obviously, from what you've said, domestic violence, looking at it, can be very wide. So for that reason, we're going to focus on the one in intimate relationships. So what are the forms of domestic violence in intimate relationships?
Okay, they could come in different forms. That's physical abuse.
Okay.
Of course, it involves maybe beating somebody and sustaining injuries and stuff. And then you could also have the sexual abuse. That's rape.
Sexual abuse. Oh, that's rape. Okay.
Rape, yes. And then emotional abuse. Something I would like to call this silent treatment thing.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe you've done something to your partner and the person doesn't want to say anything and the person is just silently
not responding to you, just ignoring you.
Yeah, that could also be an abuse.
You consider that to be abuse?
Sure, because this person is going through some psychological things.
Okay, so are you trying to tell me that if a man does not touch his woman and after she has offended him and he just keeps quiet and doesn't say anything for hours on end, that could be torture for the woman?
If it continues, if he keeps doing that, I could say that he's not saying anything to this woman now because maybe he's angry and that's his own way of
not being violent or being physically violent.
But then if it's something that continues, on a continual
if it becomes habitual, if it becomes something that happens continually, like you said, okay, that can be. So you're saying that can be really considered as an abuse?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, so even women can't even keep quiet anymore. Okay, what other forms do we have? We talked about physical abuse, we talked about psychological, and that is in form of silence. Which other ones do we have? Which other ones do we have that are common? Take your time.
Okay. We have talked about sexual.
Okay.
Talked about physical.
Yeah. And the psychological. Okay. Now, some people say that when you scream at a woman or when you shout at the woman, maybe if she did something wrong and you just keep screaming at her, you scare her, or you threaten to beat her, or you threaten to do stuff to her. That's verbal abuse.
Yes.
Okay, that's also a form of violence.
Yes.
Really? Wow. Okay. Okay, so there are definitely a lot of things that are considered to be abuse. So, what causes this abuse? What is the cause of it? Is it women just? Is it that when a woman? Is it only when women offend their men that they're abused, or there are other things that might have caused abuse?
Yeah, sure. The causes of abuse. We have jealousy on the part of maybe the man or whoever that is dishing out this violence.
Okay.
Yeah, jealousy. Yeah, maybe. Like I'm talking about women, so
I know. I know. You're representing the women. I am representing the men right now, fellas. I'm representing the men.
Okay. So this man could be jealous that maybe someone talked to the wife. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
that's crazy. No, just because you talk to, and then
are you saying you wouldn't be jealous if someone talked to your man?
no, how can I just get jealous because someone talks to
If a
my
really
man?
pretty woman talks to your man,
Jesus, I'm
and
not
your man
crazy.
is laughing
I'm not,
a lot and really enjoying the company.
no, I'm not crazy.
Okay.
I'm not just going to get jealous like that unless I keep seeing them
Together over and
Yeah.
over again. Okay.
But then
Okay.
some people don't even want to see their partners with someone else. As in, don't even talk to any other man. It's just me.
Wow.
Yes.
That's a little extreme.
Yeah. And then alcohol, drugs.
Okay, when the person is under the
stuff.
influence of alcohol and
Yes.
drugs. Okay, those
And
are
then-
causes.
And I also have this one on this person trying to always show power and control over
Okay.
the other.
Over the
partner.
woman.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so these are the ways that domestic violence can occur against a woman.
And then on the part of the women.
Oh really?
mouth-
Yeah, I was hoping you would get to that,
Yes,
and I'm glad
of
you got
course.
to that eventually. Okay,
Yes.
and speaking for the men now, as an expert, being a man, I know what it's like. I think men being more egotistically sensitive, it affects us a lot more if the woman is giving us verbal violence, if I can put it that way. I can't say verbal abuse since it's violence to you, it's violence to us as well. So the same way it will affect when a woman when a man isn't saying anything to a woman, the same way it will be when the woman is saying a lot to the man. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
using some foul languages.
Yeah, derogatory words and those that we care not to mention.
Okay, yes. Okay, I agree. But then I'm trying to say that there is no this act cannot be justified.
Okay.
Okay. No matter what, even if the woman is abusing you, maybe you're maybe you're under the influence of alcohol, then stop drinking.
Okay.
Why even taking drugs? Stop taking drugs. And then yeah.
Okay. Okay. And I think it's just a case of those that drink and end up abusing the women in their lives. I think it's because they have the tendencies. It's just that the alcohol is bringing it out. Because alcohol has a way of taking away inhibitions and making you exhibit
there's
behaviors.
this other one. Just you reminded me of something now.
Okay.
Someone growing up in an environment where there is abuse, like okay, for example, if I grew up to see my dad beating my mom, then as a woman, I'm just going to consider it normal.
Okay.
That this is the way a woman should handle. And then for a boy, if he sees the dad beating the mom, he's also going to take it that this is a way
There's a way of
stopping.
maybe teaching the woman a
The
lesson.
woman a lesson, yes.
Yeah.
And then he grows up to be
To become
he could
that
also
kind of person.
cause it, yes.
Okay. I mean, that brings me back to some facts that I found that a lot of some women actually have some things that they feel they can do that will justify being abused by their husbands or their significant other, like in fact burning food is there, coming home late is there, neglecting the children is there, amongst other things. Do you think in any way because they asked women and those women actually say those are things they consider reasons why they should be beaten? Is that even in any way right?
No, it's not right in any way. Nothing justifies abuse or violence, physical violence. Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing justifies that. Or if I burn food, we can always cook another one now, or wash the pot. Why will you beat me because I burnt the food?
Okay.
Yeah, nothing justified, and that's why I said that if I grow up in an environment where this thing happens, it sinks into my memory that this is how
it's
happens
supposed
and
to
this
be.
is how it's supposed to be.
Okay.
So, and
It's not
yeah.
right. Okay. Now let's move on to something else. Now we're supposed to talk about preventive measures, how you can prevent the domestic abuse from happening. But before we talk about that, is there any way you can tell if a person has tendencies to be the kind of person that can abuse or perpetrate or be into domestic violence?
It could be difficult, but yes, you can.
Okay.
Yes, and maybe in your relationship, you've already seen before you got married to this person. You've already seen traces of those things, the way he talks, he's abusing you verbally, or you're using those foul languages that we say, you could walk away then, because it grows. Maybe the person is going to get tired of shouting on you one day and saying you're stupid, and
he decides that it's time to use the hands.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, so you could identify, but some of us, we always think we could change the man, we can change this man, or maybe because of love. I don't know.
Yes, love.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why do you make it sound like that? You don't know what love is, or you're saying you don't understand why love would push people to do that?
I don't understand why we think this person should do this to us, because I don't know. What's that in love?
Okay,
I'm just saying
that is going to be a topic for another day.
Okay.
But then, so you think the signs show at some point?
Yes, it could. Some people could be very sweet at the beginning and very wonderful. But then over time it starts manifesting.
Okay, and how long do you think the sweetness usually lasts? Is that
when they get married to you, it disappears?
So if you date someone, or if you are courting someone for 6 years, so you're saying the person could cover it up for 6 years?
Okay, no.
Not that long.
Not that long.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, there are some people of the school of thought that the longest anyone, male or female, can hide true nature is between 6 months to a year and a half. Because after that time, there's nothing else to see, there's really nothing else to hide. Everything comes out. So, okay, so I guess we can chalk it up to 6 months to 18 months then. And finally, I think we can get to the really interesting part. How can you prevent? Yes.
Before we talk about these preventive measures, there are things this domestic violence could lead to.
Okay.
Yes. Death.
Yeah.
Before we get to death.
You want to take it stage by stage? Okay.
Yes.
So where do we start from?
Physical injury.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I like my body. And then trauma.
Okay, psychological.
Trauma.
Okay.
And then death. That's the height of it. And yes, I've heard stories and I've read stories too on this. So yes.
Okay. So people actually lose their lives as a result of domestic violence, no matter how much you love the person.
You shouldn't be there. If it starts happening, I think you
should walk away. Okay. So let's get to the interesting part that I've been trying to get to. That's how to prevent.
Okay.
So how do you prevent domestic violence? Do you go and learn taekwondo straight up, or karate to defend yourself, or how do you prevent it?
No, you can't do that. I think number one, you should contact the police if you want to. Yeah, you should go to the police or something.
Okay.
And then
before it happens?
Maybe when it happens.
Wow, that's
maybe it's half time before it happens. It'll finish happening now before
okay, well you do have a point there.
Yes.
I think what you can do once you notice it is you walk away. But if for love or whatever reason you stay there and
maybe
it does happen.
Control your own mouth.
That's a good point, actually. Okay, so if it does happen, what to do is to call the police.
Yeah, call the police and speak to the family and friends.
Okay.
Yes, I read a story about a woman. She couldn't speak out. She was going through this domestic violence thing, and the husband was doing all sorts of things to her and to even other ladies. But she couldn't say anything because she was scared. The husband's pastor, and then pastor's wife, and then in church she's the person that's there advising these women, don't worry, just stay in your marriage, just pray to God. I don't know if you've seen this movie War Room.
Yes, I have seen.
Watch War Room. And then and also, so for her, she couldn't come out to say that this is also happening to me. So she was
But in War Room, the brother never cheated and the brother never raised a hand.
Okay, that was just a joke.
I know, but then it's true. Some people would actually say go and watch.
Go and watch War Room.
Especially if it's religion, they'll tell you go and do this, go and do that, and there are times
fast for 7 days, and then this man is beating you every day.
And you're fasting.
Wow. Just dissect. There'll be no food.
Definitely. Point made.
This woman, she couldn't say anything until one day, I don't know, she read about someone else who went through this and survived. So she had to speak out. She had to leave her house, like pack her things even before the husband came back, and she left. So it's, and again, this domestic violence thing, we really can't, some of us can't say it out because of what people say. There's a stigma in it.
Okay,
Yeah, we
so
can't- we
stigma
can't
is
come
also
out
a
and
big
say-
problem.
Of course, now by the time you enter your husband's flashy car and maybe if, after beating you will go shopping now.
Oh,
So so you can't really
Yeah.
come out and tell your friends, okay, this is what I'm going through. Yeah. So you want everyone to think that
You're
your
doing
marriage
fine.
is a bed of roses, and yeah, it's not right.
Yeah.
You're going to die one day in that thing. And if you love your life, you're going to work again. So
Okay.
yes, speak out. I think that's number one.
Okay.
Speak out. Maybe even if you don't want to go to the police because
speak
you don't want
out.
them to arrest your husband, you
Okay.
can tell someone, tell your family, tell your friends, and yeah, let them help you.
Okay.
And if you come to me, I'll tell you it's okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
So if you call Chinyere, she will tell you to walk away. All right, thank you so much, Chinyere. It's been awesome having this chat with you, and I'm sure a lot of people have gained from it. And I hope you continue this your personal quest to and I do have to say that you're not even part of any NGO or anything like that yet, and
Yeah,
you're
but I
and
hope
you really
to.
okay. I'm sure you get an NGO and you do a lot more and help a lot of women, and I wish you the best.
Thank you.
And that's it today on the dashboard. Make sure you check our website www.africanfreepress.com to check out some more amazing content just like this. Until next time, my name is Sam Adedoyin Kubi.